Hello, welcome back to Nimi's garden. You see that the background here is a little bit different. I downloaded a cool background mod randomizer. So hooray! That has nothing to do with the video today. Today we're gonna continue with World 7 in Nimi's garden. So yeah. I don't know if today's gonna be a short one, but there might be a couple more explored levels in this world. So yeah. Alright, off and on again. So okay. Bat and pumpkin is defeat and still. Bat is float. Hand sinks hand. So hand will sink hand, and hand is hand. So here we have a very typical alternator setup. We have to alternate between Nimi is you and float. Sorry. Yeah, I think I remember the solution to this level. This level did not show up in the original, but I think I've solved this before. So hand is push. You might think it could be a way to alternate between Nimi is you and float and then turn that on and off here using the throw property, but that will be a red herring. You're not supposed to do that. And I don't know how long it took me to realize that, but it took me quite a while to realize I wasn't supposed to do that. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Kind of forgot the setup for it. But it basically uses the throwing mechanic to like sort of actually I have a problem here. Hand is I think I need to be throw, so I need to be wood, then I'll be throw and float or something like that. So yeah, I need to do this and I need to be throw. And I think you realize when I become throw by being wood, I can like do this sort of thing. And I think that's useful. I forget why, but I think it is. Yeah, I think this does something cool. Not really though. And the hands obviously have to do something as well, the hands. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna have to learn the setup again. I just sort of know what I'm supposed to start off with. I don't know how to set it up, but I know that it's not Nimi is you and float. It's supposed to be Nimi is you and word, plus a bunch of throwing shenanigans to make an alternator here. I just need to figure out how to do it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure it's just stacking. Because once I stack, this should be good. Yeah. Once I stack throw and float, I can no, wait, no, that wouldn't work, would it? I can stack like that, so you know that's the typical tech stacking shenanigan. Everyone does that. But if I did this, that wouldn't work, would it? I'll just throw once and then I couldn't throw again. So yeah, something else is going on here. Hand is hand, so hand can't be Nimi. This wouldn't work. And I actually have no idea how I would get this to like work, because I'm currently float. Do I need to use hands? I might need to use the hands to do stuff for me. Do I? I mean, okay, if I suppose I start off like this, my next step forward will definitely be pushing the is, right? So how is that going to work? I guess if I did this, so that's not gonna work here. It's gonna be much further in. So if I did this, I start off floating, and then when I push forward, oh, I won't be float either. What happens if I did like this? Right, then I'm not through. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely missing something. This setup, I remember there was a setup to help me do this, but I forget what it was. Like when I do some float, when I push forward, I'm no longer float, which is good. But I need to remain through. Then throw will be here, right? Yes, and throw will be here. Okay, okay. So I need to stack wood and throw. There you go. Alright, let's push the hand around. The throw needs to be on at all times, so it will be stuck here with the wood. Okay. There you go. Alright, that was kind of clumsy, but it's alright. Now hand is throw, that stacks everything. And so if I simply set it up like this, it's a very interesting interaction. It's kind of easy to demonstrate than explain. So when this happens and I do this, the Nimi's float becomes valid. Here Nimi's float is no longer valid, and now it is, and now it isn't, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is an alternator setup. That's pretty cool, I would say. I like it. Nice. Okay, level 9. I get a ring to go back. Alright, level 10, Word Heist. This one we've seen before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this one we've seen before. This one was a cool level, actually. I like this one a lot. Okay. So we have Win up there. I am Hop right now, which is why I can jump over these one thick layers of hedge. But they're not very useful, because I can't do anything about this. Text can be Hop though. And so text can go through. If I could do this, I could get the stop to be pushed down. And I could get it out. But right now it's not possible unless I go up myself. So what I'm going to want to do is to hop over and then have it change to be text as hop, and then I can leave through here. So I'm going to need the fungus to help me out, I think. The fungus, not hop, the fungus will be pushing... So we'll start off with Nimi is shift, Nimi is hop. And I want the text to be shifted down, right? So something like this. But this needs to occur when I am about to step upwards, so this would work. Right now I can step up, hop over the hedge, and then the fungus would shift down and make the statement text is hop. Which is good enough, I think. Okay, there you go, that's all the text. And now I have stop, which is great. Stop is good, because stop and hop work together pretty well. Alright, let's get the fungus back out. We might need it again. Now you'll see that the wind text doesn't have this sort of structure where I can exit using the skulls. There aren't any skulls to exit out of. So in this case, after a bit of fiddling, you'll figure out that Nimi and text need to both be hop at the same time, which is why stacking needs to occur. And that's why stop exists. Stop exists so that text can hop. And that will allow stacking to happen. This was a fact that I did not see for quite a while, actually. But yeah, because fungus is stop, any text will hop over it and that will cause a stack. We discovered this property and we actually, like last episode, distinguished it from throw. Hop allows stacking, but throw doesn't. And yeah, that is all we're actually going to need to solve the puzzle. We're done. Right, and then we're not done yet. The wind text actually is going to be pretty hard to get out. Which is why we're going to need to have the fungus do one final task for us. The shift down is once again helpful. So yeah, cool thing about Marlowe's levels are that, you know, these kind of tiny details always exist as well, where they force you to use the same words again and again. It's just very satisfying when it happens. But there you go. Alright, level 11, Split Path. This is also, oh, this is very new. I have not seen this level at all, like never. I was involved in a bit of the initial, well, I wasn't involved, but I witnessed the initial playtesting of the new version of the pack. And that's how I got access to a lot of the new levels in the pack that supposedly did not show up before. But this one, I don't think I've ever seen this ever, so you get my first time solving this puzzle then. Alright, what do we need to win? We need flag on acorn is win. Hedge is stop, hand is hand, text is sync. So text can't overlap anything at all, otherwise it just syncs. Yeah, okay. But if hand was throw, then that's fine, right? Yeah, it gets thrown before syncing. Good. Box. I want box to be acorn and flag at the same time, I think. Yeah, okay. And throw is gonna help me do that, I guess. Why do I have Nimi existing? I don't know. I need box to be acorn and flag. So we have the two ises here and here. Nimi could throw to begin. I guess, yeah, that allows me to stack hands, I think. And do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Can I actually do that? Hold on. So, I just want to check. If hand threw up here, it wouldn't throw anywhere near enough, actually. Oh, but could a hand throw another hand? Like, for example, if I threw up this way, this hand would push flag into... not quite the right place, huh? Hand is throw. What about horizontally? Would that work? Would anything horizontally? Don't sing the text. Like, is this actually symmetrical? Or is it... I think it is symmetrical, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, it's not. This has 3 spaces here, while this has... Oh, this also has 3 spaces. Oh, it is symmetrical. Okay. I wonder why I thought it wasn't symmetrical. Maybe here. No, I need... Okay, I need flag here. I need acorn here. So I'm thinking, if hands throw each other, then I could do something interesting, right? Can a hand throw another hand in the opposite direction? So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to throw this hand up. And now we have 2 hands that stack on each other in different directions. And that is useful because when hand throws, they do throw each other in different directions. Okay. And I want that to happen because I want box and flag to be formed at the same time. But won't I need extra timing for this? Hand is hand right now, so... Like, this won't do anything, right? Yeah, the hands won't throw far enough. I can use a push to, like, sort of lengthen one of these, but I can't do it to the other one. Oh, wait. The throw jumps. Oh, that's interesting. So if I had acorn in that spot, would the acorn be thrown by 2? Oh, it would. Oh, that's fancy. So this should work. Yeah, wow. So the throw occurs twice. First the hands throw each other, then on the exact same turn it also throws acorn and flag. Can you get this throwing to occur infinitely? Like, the hands just throw infinitely far? If you just had like a stretch of hands, would that work? Wow, interesting. Maybe. But yeah, I've never seen this happen before. The same operation occurs twice in the same turn. And yeah, that will let me win because the box produces the flag and acorn at the same time. Oh, now I want to check stuff out. Oh, that's fancy. Alright, we're gonna go back to the editor now. I want to check something. So Nimi's garden. Can I copy a level easily? I think I can. Okay, that one was split path, right? Search for split. I am going to create a copy. split path 2. And alright, let's test this out. So I had like a bunch of hands just in a row. Will they throw each other? So okay, I'm gonna just do this first. I want to have the hands stacked on each other. So there you have the two hands stacking on each other. When I do hand is throw, the two hands will throw each other in the two directions. This hand will land on this hand, and hopefully that will cause a chain reaction. Whoa, okay, never. Wow. Oh, right, because they throw each other, right. Yeah, I guess this doesn't work. Why doesn't this hand throw this hand? But it throws the flag? Is it because it's a push object? So if hand were push, would that change things? It would, oh gosh. It would, wow, this hand pushes this hand, which pushes this hand, which pushes this hand, and so on and so forth. So this will let you generate like an infinitely long chain. It's just like a multi-push, but like on a very like stretched out scale, I guess. Yeah, okay, it's just multi-push. I guess I should have figured that out. Because I thought the intended interaction was that the hand being thrown right now will just push this forward by 1. But no, the throw occurs again, which pushes this by 2, which pushes this by 2, and so on and so forth. Huh. That's like different than move, right? Well, we won't know, I guess, because all the current movement words in base game never actually allow these like distanced pushes to occur. So every single push made by any movement in the current base game is like a direct push between the object and the thing it's pushing. There's no space in between. But now that there is a space, I guess the game still works the exact same. But the space in there is kind of like discounted because of a throw. Yeah, so throw isn't a movement thing, it's a property. It's like shift. But shift isn't instant either, right? Like yeah, a double shift doesn't shift everything. There's another word that shifts instantly, but like a belt doesn't create that shift instruction like over and over again. A belt shifts 1 by 1, which is what I thought would happen here. But no, I guess not. Huh. Also, another thing I want to check. Sorry, what happens when these two face the same direction and through each other? How far does it go? They go forward by 2 as per usual. What happens if it were 3 hands together then? That might be different. Right? So if there were 3 hands together, how much does each hand throw each other hand? Yeah, this is a double throw. So in this manner, it works very similar to shift, where the more shifts objects you have stacked on each other, the more shifts occur at the same time. It's the exact same here, where like the more throws you have on each other, the more throws occur at the same time. Huh. But like as we saw previously, the throw property acts really differently from shift, where it sort of acts like a push, but also a shift at the same time. Oh, that's really weird. I don't know if yeah, that is really weird. Jeez. Okay. Alright, I guess we went on a pretty interesting path there. Again, I have no idea how the mods are coded, so that's just how I have to like figure out the mechanics. I guess I have to like test it one by one. I was talking to, well, I wasn't talking, but again, I was witnessing a conversation about the word glossary, which is in a pack. a word glossary will allow you to look at words and view their properties. It's a very rudimentary thing right now where it only tells you the basic property, like throw causes an object to, move another object forward by 2 spaces and potentially jump over stop objects. It's a very rudimentary interaction instruction. Like, it just teaches you what it was coded to do, and it doesn't tell you all the possible mechanics. Which I guess makes sense. It will be very, very difficult to code all possible mechanics in. But that conversation got me thinking back to, I think, Leaf's Odyssey well, I don't know how long ago it was I played Leaf's Odyssey. But yeah, Leaf's Odyssey, how that mechanic journal works is that every time you discover a new interaction, the interaction is jotted into the book, which basically means that up to a certain level, the dev had to figure out every possible interaction and then put it in the journal and then code it to appear when the interaction happens, which I think is really impressive. I think it would be really cool if that could also happen to the words in Baba Is You, but that would take a lot of time and a lot of coding, and I'm pretty sure there's just so much it has to do to interweave itself with the game as the player plays. It's gonna be really hard to code. So yeah, I don't expect it to happen at all, but I think it would be really cool if it did. Alright, level 12. This is definitely the clue level because it's the last level to be in this world. Is the clue here? Yeah, the clue is here. The clue's reveal is here. We have met the old version of this level. The old version was much more laggy. I can still sense a bit of lag in this level, but it's a lot less pronounced now. Okay, so hedge hopping. Acorn is right and always is. So all the rules here, geez. Hedges stop and sing and save, which prevents me from, hopping into it. Foliage melts ghost. So yeah, foliage that melts ghost. Grass melts Nimi, so I can't be here. And acorn is acorn and not auto. Acorn is here. I can push it around, I guess. Yes. I have wind down here. But grass melts me. Which means that something else needs to be... I guess ghost is you could work. And then ghost could be hop. Yeah, so... Acorn being right now is kind of awkward. Acorn only moves... Oh, Acorn is not auto either. Right, so then why does the Acorn's direction matter? Why does the Acorn's direction matter if it never moves? Is there a shifting involved? Not really. Ghost. Acorn is acorn. Yeah, it's always facing right. That's interesting. Does that affect its hopping property? Like, it doesn't just hop right, correct? No, it still hops normally. It hops in the various directions. Yeah, that definitely fails, of course. Oh, the on. I can have ghost on acorn is right. There you go. And I think that's what I want. I want this to be broken up. Yeah. I want ghost to be you. Okay. So ghost on acorn is right. Which means that when the ghost is like here, I guess, the ghost would turn right and then move out, pushing the is you out or pushing the you out. And then I think ghost is you would also work vertically. Yeah, okay, that works. And then the ghost is auto will be broken up by the u text coming in. Alright, I see the vision of what the level wants from me. Let's try and solve it. No. I want that ghost to be pushed first. I want a ghost to go in there. Why isn't this? Oh, right. The ghost on Acorn is right needs to be there. Ghost can't just turn right on its own. Yeah, auto doesn't allow for turnarounds. So Acorn needs to be in there. I guess Acorn is push and hop would work. And then Ghost would be auto, pushing the Acorn through. Yeah, that seems right. I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna put the auto in first. This will allow me to break the statement as soon as possible. So I just gotta wait for the Acorn to jump in. So right now, yeah, Ghost needs to be hop as well to go in there. But I think actually this is not timed at all. I can just do whatever I want because the text is very easily broken up here. I can have it auto once into the text. So now it is on an Acorn. I can now do Ghost on Acorn is right. Ah, no. Don't go in. Ghost on Acorn is right, and then Ghost is auto. That should bring out the U text. And ta-da! Ghost is now U. And of course, by having Ghost is U and hop, I can go in here. I can't do this. I'll just hop into the... yeah, the shift. Jeez. The shift shifts me into the hedge. That causes me to hop involuntarily, and I sink in. So this setup alone doesn't let me win. I can definitely go in here and just win though. There you go. And we'll just win for now. I will be back for the clue. And the time that I will be back is right now. Okay, so that's the win done. I believe we don't have to worry about this section at all anymore. We should worry about this section. They're probably going to shift down, so at some point I don't want to be hop, I guess. Yeah. But, okay, Acorn is not auto. So once Acorn goes in there, it is never coming out. Is it? Well, it could, right? Could it? It's unlikely. No, I don't think it can. Why would... Yeah, how could I get the Acorn out? I don't think it's possible. I can repeat the steps to get Ghost is You again. Can Nimi be auto this time? I think Nimi can be auto. Nimi is just sitting right there. And yeah, so I would want Nimi to break Ghost is You and hop, right? Nimi to just walk along here. But isn't that a bit slow? Also, how would I make Nimi is hop? Sorry, how would I make Nimi is auto like this? Nimi is auto seems difficult to make. Oh no, but Ghost can stand here because Grass mounts Nimi but not Ghost. Ah, this is what breaks the Ghost. Oh, but the problem with that is that will prevent the Ghost from pushing the Nimi to face right here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Nimi can't just go through here because grass melts Nimi. Doesn't matter if Nimi is you or not. Okay, hold on. Is push and hop and auto a fancy thing I can do? I think it is. But I can't do all three at once, right? No. Okay. Can Acorn be you? Unlikely. Because yeah, Ghost is you. But Acorn is you. Following that is kind of difficult to pull off. Actually, not impossible. I think... I don't know. Acorn is you seems plausible. I don't know. I don't think that's right. I need to enter here while hop, and then somewhere in this area stop being hop. So the Nimi is we have what? Ghost is you and Hop. Ghost is and Hop. On will be used up. I have push and auto to be in here, and then yeah, the Nimi just doesn't do that. Yeah, I don't think this works, but I don't know how else to do this. I'm thinking push, hop, and auto together can do something interesting. Do I have any stop objects right now? I don't have any like free stop objects to use. And text can't hop either, so I can't stack text using hop. And hopping doesn't push because, yeah, hopping just doesn't push. Can the ghost? Hold on. The ghost can just go in there, right? Is that good? If the ghost goes in there, is there any issue at all? No, but the ghost is the one that forms this statement, right? Yeah, the ghost forms the statement, so the ghost couldn't have been here when the statement was made. I'm thinking of like ghost is auto and hop. No. I mean, Nimi could be ghost. But no, also. Okay, I don't know. Let's try and get the U out first and see what can happen with ghost is you. It's not very promising, to be fully honest. But whatever. Like that. Yeah. And then now I want the ghost to go in. And now the ghost on auto is right. So ghost on acorn is right. So the ghost will face right. And then ghost being auto here makes ghost you. So that's the bunch of steps that I need to have this happen. Once this happens, I lose a lot actually. I can walk around here already, so I can definitely start by having, you know, something like Nimi is push. I could also have tried. What could I have tried? Like that. So now Nimi is auto. We'll just push Nimi forward. Yeah, well, I don't. That's not very helpful. I need to hop, then not be hop. How would I do that? How would I do that? I can't just auto through, I'll get shifted down either way. How do I not be hop? Like, I need Nimi to be auto at this point, right? Yeah, but that doesn't work. And then... I mean, text down here is completely useless, I can't get them back out. Push... Nimi can be pushed, but I don't see how that helps us. I am pretty sure there must be something different I do here. Maybe Nimi is still you at this point. Maybe I should make Nimi stay as you. Because if Nimi was you... Nimi wouldn't... Nimi wouldn't be able to cross this gap. That's not technically true, I think. That's not true, right? If I was push and hop, I think this uses that property where I hop twice as well. If I hop over, then I get pushed over. Oh, but how would I get pushed over once I'm in here? That's not easy. Also, I can't stack text easily, can I? I can hop. I feel like there's a double hopping ability here, but like, I still can't... no. There is still that problem of... Wait, oh, if I'm auto and hop. If I'm auto and hop, and I move... I think that actually does something good for me. If Nimi is you and hop and auto, that will get me through, right? And I think that's what I need. I need to stack these two. I need to have Ghost come in with the acorn and then turn around and push this out. Yes. Yes, that uses all the text perfectly. Okay. So that is what I want. I need... Oh, acorn is acorn, not auto. That's not useful. Hop. Hop doesn't stack anything. Yeah, I can't stack text, can I? There must be some way to stack text. I think stacking text is the most useful. Nimi is you and push hop, auto hop. Lets me go through this, I think. The double hop is very useful. I think we've seen that in like the original playthrough. I don't think I've ever seen that before, which is why we need to use that insight now. But yeah, the double hopping is actually a thing. It's similar to how double throwing works, I guess. But it's double hopping this time. But I need to stack. And I don't know if that's... I still don't know if it's possible. It doesn't look possible at all. Because, yeah, acorn is not auto, and that's like the big problem. I have no idea how to stack things. I have so little to work with. Acorn can't transform. Acorn hopping is useless. So I only have Ghost and myself. I can't be auto, can I? Oh, I might be able to. Hold on. Ooh. The Ghost can actually land there, right? Yeah, the Ghost can be there. So the Ghost right now can be like this. And Ghost on Acorn is right, is still valid at this point. That's good. And that will allow me to have this auto and hop thing work. Somewhat. Oh, but Ghost is not auto. Ugh. Then that doesn't make any sense. Because I can be auto, but the Ghost isn't. Yeah, that just doesn't make sense. Ghost... well, Ghost is auto works here. But I'm not auto. I need 2 auto objects to stack. I just don't know how to do that. So yeah, how can Ghost and Nimi both be auto at the same time? I guess is my next question. So Nimi is you and auto is basically forced, and that almost certainly breaks Ghost is auto. It just looks impossible for both Ghost is auto and Nimi is auto to occur at the same time. Ghost can't be Nimi. Nimi can't just be Ghost either. Yeah, nothing can really be Nimi, I guess. So that's not good. Hop. Hopping doesn't push anything, so hopping doesn't work. Is there any reason I can just push something in here? You sink there. Is there any good for this to happen? Pumpkin is shift, just never actually does anything good for us. It will never shift in the right direction. No. I mean, once the ghost is there, what can even happen? Shifting doesn't do anything about directions. Yeah, the pumpkin has to shift down at all times, and so there's never any actual way to avoid that. No way to avoid that. I need to come in as hop and then hop, go in, no hop. How? I mean, I can't be the one hopping unless I'm hopping and auto at the same time. Because if I hop through, I just get hit by the grass. So either Ghost is the one that hops through, or I hop through twice by being hop and auto. Right? Nimi is you. Ah, but I have so little to do. Acorn can be hop and push. Ghost can be Acorn, I guess, but that's not useful. Nimi can be Ghost? But no, because the entire setup to get Nimi is you broken. It requires the Ghost to be up here anyway. Okay, Nimi can be you and Ghost, but then who's you? Nothing. So Nimi can be you and something is the best I can do right now. Do I need to use like Ghost on Acorn is right still for anything? Why would I need to do that? I don't know. One thing I don't think will work. Ghost is auto and hop. I see the push. No. Yeah, there's just so little I can do here. Huh. This one stumps me. I feel like there's just a lot of options I'm not seeing right now. A lot of options I'm not seeing right now. Acorn. Acorn. The acorn is very useless right now. Yeah, the ghost on acorn is right is all I can do. That use the acorn like meaningfully. I suppose. Is that true? I don't know. It kind of okay. It looks interesting though that acorn is right. It's covered in grass, but not foliage. Can a ghost go in there and break something coming out? How is a ghost gonna go in there and break stuff? It's to stop me from going there and breaking stuff. I think I can't go in and push stuff out because yeah. If I were Hop, I could theoretically go in and do stuff, but the grass prevents you from doing that, and I think that's the entire point. Yeah. So that's why grass is there and not foliage or anything. It's not about. It's not. Ghost, 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 ghost. Is the acorn, yeah, is the acorn good for something? The ghost, yeah, these being foliage will prevent ghosts from entering from here, I guess, which forces the ghost to enter from the side. I mean, it really doesn't matter if I have ghost on acorn is right. It doesn't really matter. It will break text anyway. Yeah, what? I don't know how to do this. I am very confused. I don't know how to do this. Acorn is right. Acorn is right. I might pause here just to like stare at this for a moment. I really could just pause here and like stare at this, but I don't know if I'm gonna really do anything good about it. Ghost is... I mean, yeah, we only have two moving objects. Only Nimi and Ghost can move. One of them will enter here. The other one, I presume, moves to break any statements. Can I never have... Can I get the acorn to go up here? I don't know if that's possible for an acorn to go in there. Don't think so. Acorn... Acorn on something doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking of trying to get something in there because I want to get that second is out. And see if there's anything I can do with it. Having two is's seems very useful. Yeah, in fact, it would be very useful because I can make push, hop, and auto all occur at once. But not really, no. Ghost. Ghost. I don't know. Actually, if I could stack tag, I could break a lot of stuff. Honestly, if I could stack tags, I could break a lot of things. Every three white H is basically broken, which I don't think would be very good. It would just break the entire level. So I don't think that happens. I really don't think it happens like that. I think it therefore must be. Well, if it were just to do this, and then to have Ghost be you, then I might as well have done the same thing down here. Which I obviously, didn't do. That definitely would have been cheese. If somehow at this point I could make Ghost be you, that's not doable. Okay. So we've ruled out some things. We've ruled out any triple movement. Move. Quadruple, I guess. Yeah. We've ruled out any quadruple movement with a double hopping. And my justification for that is that that would break a lot of stuff around the level. So yeah, I don't think that's the case. No double hop. No auto hop either. No tech stacking as a result. I kind of had a suspicion that tech stacking wasn't possible to begin with. Another thing is that Ghost can't just go in here and then stop being hop and then be you. I am very... Well, I'm not very, but I'm fairly certain. You know what? Why can't I just already do this? I can. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, there you go. I was looking to do that, right? And then the ghost can just go in and get everything out. And I will get the second is as well. I think that's important, although I'm not entirely sure if it is. So the ghost on Acorn is alright. Is right. Ghost needs to be push and hop, and then I need to have push text in here to act as a buffer. So what this is going to do is it's going to change the parity such that the ghost bounces onto this cell instead of bouncing over it, hopping over it. I mean, this kind of helps to obtain another piece of text. Oh, that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. Yeah, that is definitely a problem. Well, at the same time, couldn't I have, like... Hold on, couldn't I have gone in to... do this sort of thing? So, like, if Ghost was you now, I could have set Nimi to be auto to... but I can't set Nimi to be auto, can I? Okay, so... If I hadn't done all this random nonsense, if I had just, if I just put Acorn in the proper spot... If I put Acorn in the proper spot... And then I did everything as per normal, I could get some actual distance. Which is nice. But... The ghost can't have been very far. The ghost at most could have been like here. And then like, this is the best I could do, I guess. Like that. So this is the further I can set Nimi to be. Which is You know, not bad. But this doesn't get me anywhere, does it? No, because I couldn't hop over anything. Like, Nimi would just go too far before breaking the hop. Yeah. I mean, I can also not push Nimi around, but that's also not very useful. I guess the good thing is I can actually... Oh, I can actually do this. Oh, wait a minute. There's more I can do here. I can go in and do that. I can have Acorn be pushed, actually. As a result, and I can actually get the Acorn out. Ah, and having the Acorn out could be useful. Could it? What the heck does the Acorn do? I don't think I can get this Nimi out. This Nimi text is kind of never getting out because I'm gonna get sunk by the hedge anyway. But yeah, I could do this. I could replace the is. Yeah, I could get all the text free. Okay. So now what? Unfortunately, I have an object that doesn't move. So how am I gonna use this? To break Ghost is hop. I'm not sure, but actually I think I can... Okay. I can actually get text out whenever I want, meaning Nimi can be whatever I want right now. As long as I keep this vertical statement free. Nimi can be push or auto. Okay. So Nimi's push is fine. I can put Nimi wherever I want it to be. Nimi... actually, hold on. I have a better idea. Do I have a better idea? Hold on. No, not really. I was wondering if I could do this to break stuff, but no, I clearly can't. Yeah, I can't, okay. Acorn can be you too, actually. If I could shift twice here... If I could push twice here, that would be very nice, but how would I do that? I might not be able to. Could Nimi help me out here? Well, grass melts Nimi, so Nimi can't come up here. Unfortunately. So Nimi can't come up here. Oh, wait, no, I have a much easier way to do this. Ghost is you and Auto just lets me do that. Oh, of course. Okay. Well, that's something. Now Acorn is you. That's a thing we've never done before. And then Ghost is push, and then this is... Actually, I think, no. Yeah, okay. I can hop through. Like that. Push you out. Okay, that gets me out. That gets the Ghost out. Yep, okay, this is good enough, I think. So Ghost is hop, Ghost is push and... Sorry, hop and auto. Auto and hop is better because I want the hop to be free. Like that. And so all I need now is for Ghost to be you. And because Ghost is not hop, that is good enough for me. Ah, but Acorn is not auto. Can I do that then? Is Nimi going to be helpful? I can't go back. Okay, well, I could do it the other way around, where Acorn crosses first. Is that possible? Can Acorn cross first? Can the Acorn cross first? Well, I don't know, I'm like asking myself. I don't know. Because Acorn isn't auto, right? It just can't move. Nimi can move and push it around, I guess, but no, because when Nimi is auto, Acorn can't be pushed. I can get Acorn in there, but no further. Okay. But yeah, this just gets me trapped. I don't know if I can really get the Acorn to cross. I don't think I can I? I don't think so. Well, what else can the Acorn do? The Acorn can be you, that, you know, puts movement. Then I guess the cool thing is that Acorn can also traverse all sorts of terrain. So the Acorn can be here, the Acorn can be here. Maybe I can get some text to finally come out. I don't want to be auto, I want to be hop. The ghost can be right, like, you know, and that seems useful. Is it? Not really. What do I want to do at this point? Okay, no, I have an idea. Nimi can help. Nimi can be the auto one. So Nimi, you are finally back into use because you are auto and Acorn can't be auto. Boom. Yeah, okay. And by having me be auto, I can get all this text out. Ghost can be auto and hop, allowing it to go in. You know what? Sure, the turning right thing is useful, I guess. And then when Nimi is the one that is... yeah, now we have another problem, is that I need to use the is to make Nimi's auto. So how is that gonna transfer over? I don't think it is. Nimi can't convert into anything. Acorn can be auto. Acorn can be hop. Is that useful for anything? I don't suppose it is. I can do that. Why is that good? I don't know why that would be good. Ah, this is so close. This is so close. Wow. What am I looking for here? I just want Ghost to be you, right? Yeah. But I can't do Ghost as you. Like, I need this text to go away, but I just can't get it to go away. It's gonna be stuck between Ghost and Bacon. Acorn. Bacon? What? And so there's like basically no way for me to do this. If I went back, I'm still thinking that we're getting somewhere here. I think we're getting somewhere. But like it just is a bit too much, I think. So can I go all the way back to when Ghost was me? Wow, okay. Yeah, Nimi being pushed is very nice, but no. This is also doable as Ghost, actually. So I can push Nimi around whenever I like, which is nice. Okay, there you go. I can't have all three F properties at once because I need 3 Izzas for that, which I don't have. So Nimi is Nimi it's just very hard for Nimi to get through there, I think. Again, unless a double hopping exists, which I don't think it will. Like this just destroys Nimi. Yeah, I don't know why I want that. Acorn can get there, but then what can happen to it? Once Acorn gets there, I don't know what can happen to it. Because nothing else can enter anymore. And Acorn can't move on its own. I mean, I can go in. I can push the Acorn around. I think that's kind of interesting that I can do that. I can move it around and then come back out as well. But I don't see the point. I can't use it to hop over anything because yeah, the layout of this section just doesn't let me do that. I can't use it to jump over anything. Now I'm still hop, which is bad when I go down here. Yeah, what? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Acorn. I mean, where else can Acorn be, really? Not in many places. Ghost. Ah, yeah, I was so close when I got Acorn as you. And then I just can't get Ghost as you back, and I'm like really mad about it. That I can't get it back. And Nimi doesn't want to help. Nimi is... Can Nimi do anything right now? Not really. I can have Nimi move around, I can have Nimi maybe be auto for a bit. But yeah, once again, I can't have 2 things be auto. Can't have any conversions take place at this point. Acorn is just the not auto thing is so annoying to me. Like I'm fairly certain this is all the text I can get. The restriction is all the way up here. Could do that. Why would I do that? I also do that. Why would I do that? If I was auto, but auto and hop doesn't really play very well. Isn't possible. If Acorn was you, maybe that'll be fine. If Acorn was you, could I get the ghost to help me do something? I mean, I could get the ghost to go in there and help me push stuff out. But no, I mean no, because it's auto. It's just auto, yeah. And I can't change the direction because Ghost on Acorn is right. It's already facing right. You know what I can maybe do? Is if I go in there, I could do something like this. Do something like, I think this. Go inside, push this out, and like I have that. But what is that supposed to help me do? That actually locks up a lot of text. So no, this is clearly not right either. Why would this be useful anyway? This wouldn't be. I can actually go in and retrieve this text. This actually frees up that. Okay. I can also free up this is. Acorn is fairly stuck at this point. The Acorn is definitely stuck at this point. The Acorn is not getting out of there. Okay, well that's a problem, yeah. I mean, why would I do this though? I wouldn't. It doesn't help me with anything. It just breaks a rule that wasn't relevant in the first place. I mean, I can do more stuff. I guess this still works. Oh, Ghost isn't auto. Acorn isn't auto, right? Nimi doesn't help. I mean, yeah, no, I can actually still get Acorn out somewhat, I think. There you go. Acorn is out. This does not help because it presents the exact same problem as before. Like the problem is the exact same. So I don't see the point. Oh, you know what? Doesn't this just do it? Oh, right. Acorn's not auto. Dang it, I keep forgetting. Oof. So yeah, there's obviously some kind of issue with this. Like, the exact same problem occurs here, and I don't know why I thought this would fix it. Like, does Nimi's movement possibly help here? Not really, because yeah, no. There needs to be a lot of like, there needs to be just a lot of movement going on at the same time. I could maybe potentially have this entire section be shifted over by one again, but I don't see how that would be useful. If I could have gotten Nimi like up here and facing right, like doing this maybe, if I tried really hard. Hopping doesn't count. Hopping never works because hopping doesn't push. Hopping is only across stop text. I got the is out. That's not gonna be useful. I'm getting a lot of random stuff out, yeah, I guess. But none of it helps. I could have done it with a ghost. Yeah, this is not useful at all. Surprisingly, I can do this, but I don't know why I would do that at all. Is the ghost on Acorn statement a thing I can use? I mean, it kinda, it isn't really. I can... Acorn is not auto, once again. Ghost on Acorn being something is completely useless as well. Ghost on Acorn is hop. Ghost on Acorn is hop, huh? Well, no, I mean, at this point, no. Because I can't get the Acorn out. But yeah, Ghost on No, but I'll need 2 Acorns, wouldn't I? I'll need to hop twice, or do a double hop on the same turn. Ghost on oh, wait. Ghost, can I split this again? Can I actually split this again? So if Acorn is auto once again, it pushes forward. Oh, Acorn is not auto, right? So how do I do this? I went in here, I set up everything. Right, Acorn is not auto. If I could just separate these two, and then further separate, I can do Acorn is... No, I need go. So if I had Acorn be free right now, if somehow Acorn was free, which it isn't, I could do Ghost on Acorn is hop, and then Ghost is you and auto. That will provide a double hop. Alternatively, I just completely separate these entirely. Actually, why can't I do that? Hold on. That's one. I don't have space, but if I could push this forward by 1, that would work, right? Yeah, so if I just set this, if I could set this up again, can I do that? So how do I set this up? How do I push forward by 1? So I gotta go all the way back to when I did it, I guess. Oh, I did this. I can't do this more than once. Yeah, I can't do this more than once. That is unfortunate. Actually, maybe it isn't. No, it isn't. I can do this again. I can definitely do this again. Yeah, I can definitely do this again. Oh gosh, okay. So if I did this again... I can now do this. I want the ghost to be pushed before that. I want the ghost to push this text forward. I'm going to get the push out. Actually, it's fine, I need to do that, but it's whatever. And I can do this, and the exact same thing will happen. I will push again. And I think, wait. I need to hop. Is it possible for me to get, the auto text out? It does not. Oh no, this has to happen. Yes, I need to be pushing the U text towards the left. I can somewhat do it, but no, the auto text is stuck now. Is this fine? Wait, is this actually fine? Oh my god, wait. Oh, this looks... Oh, this is insane. This is fine. Is it? Yeah, I cannot get the is text out. And now I can do... wait, no. Hold on. Okay. Wait, hold on. So, Ghost? Ghost? Ghost needs to be you. But the problem with this is that the auto text is stuck. The auto text is stuck. And I don't know how to avoid that. Previously it wasn't stuck because there was still space to get it from behind, but now there isn't. Like, yeah, I mean, this doesn't help me. This just makes Acorn you again. And Acorn isn't auto, which is bad. Ghost needs to be auto. And in fact, even if I made a statement here, this would be Ghost on Acorn is auto. So once again, Ghost really just needs to be you at this point, but I can't make it happen. Although, wait, hold on. Although, I have this is to work with too. And Ghost on Acorn is auto is a statement I can make. Right? So, Ghost on Acorn is auto. But that wouldn't work because it's only when I'm on the Acorn. When the Ghost is on the Acorn, like that. It wouldn't work anymore. It's very close. What if I did this? Oh my gosh. That is so scuffed. But what happens here is I push the text forward. It makes, it pushes the U forward by 1. And then Ghost pushes forward as well, making Ghost is you. I will use the push text here because I don't need to use the push text anymore. And that should be it. Okay, so right now what I have to do is get in there, get the push text out, push the Acorn so that the Acorn is here. Now, Ghost on Acorn is auto. Okay. Well, this is, okay, well, Acorn can be in there and hop. There you go. And now when I step in there, I will land on the acorn, I will then auto forward, and then I will hop again. There you go, double hop. However, I'm still hop. Wait, so what was the point of this? Why did I want a double hop? I wanted Nimi to be a double hop. Oh god, okay. I double hopped myself, but like, that doesn't help. But okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, this double hop only works... Wait, this double hop only works because... Wouldn't this double hop also work like here? Would it? No, it wouldn't because... Yeah, because the auto part will have to be here. Okay, understandable. I see, this doesn't work. Okay. That is devastating. But I understand the problem. I just don't want to solve it. I get a double hop, yeah, but like, that doesn't help. Wait, so what do I want? I want... Didn't I want Acorn to be U and hop, and then Ghost to be auto or something? Acorn is U and hop. Ghost is auto like here. Yeah, isn't that good enough? Wait, why did I do all this extra step for? I don't know, I guess it's possible. But yeah, there was no point in doing this. Acorn is U and hop is fine. Then Ghost is auto is all I need. The Ghost is auto part is the part that's difficult because I don't have any space. So like, obviously I can't do something like this. I don't have time to hop. I've done hop once. Actually... okay, I got it. I can have the Ghost... I can have this entire statement be pushed all the way back. I didn't need this statement to be this far back. So I did this entire extra leftward movement for nothing. Moving the entire vertical statement backwards is like a really bad idea, so by trying to break the level, I accidentally made it worse for myself. But that's okay, I can just undo all the way until I push the statement back. But the cool thing is I guess we figured out you could do this. You can do this. How cool is that? Okay, we should be... At least it should look... It seems to like, be like it works now. So once again, Ghost is auto. To maximize the time spent, I'll use as much buffer as possible. I'll hop twice, and then yeah, I'll stop being hop. Oh, there you go. Clue has been revealed. This was such a puzzle. You know what? I had fun trying to break it, but like, of course I didn't have to. But okay, there you go. After much problems, I finally solved it. Yeah. The clues float, by the way. Why is the clue float? Huh, I don't know. That's really interesting. But alright, there you go. That's the clue. I'm so done with this. Alright, we're done with this world. As much trouble as I've had, this world is nothing compared to the next world, from what I remember. Where am I? Oh, I'm down there. So yeah, next world is World 8, Castle Grounds, and the previous version of Castle Grounds was a nightmare. I hope the world has been nerfed because, wow, am I going to have trouble in this world. So yeah, we're looking forward to that, I guess. Until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.